Half! Greetings, Internet. I hope everyone is having an amazing day. Recently, I made video about the Tectone, and a lot of people were upset. I even unlock new title for my character. Ka-ting! So I cannot resist. I could not resist the urge to make a follow-up. Sweet summer childs, I have bad news for you. I don't know if you are ready for that, but you have never seen a true right-winger. But don't worry, here in Devium Führer Entertainment, we all not only try to make your day better, but we also try to educate you so you can be more ready for bullshit. But back to my previous statement. This is what you see, and this is the reality when you zoom out. You don't see right-wingers in the internet because they are banned by YouTube or Twitch, or they camouflage themselves, they suppressing their power levels. Because once they unleash their power level, they are deplatformed. In this video I will cast my prediction when a right-wing expansion DLC will be introduced on EU servers, also which classes and which factions will be the best and the worst in upcoming update. When I was moving to UK server about a decade ago,
this Labour government will pass Ronan's Law, a ban on ninja swords.
The support for right-wing expansion was about 5%. Now it's about 20 to 25% across all the EU servers. So when we can expect full implementation of this update? It will take around 4 to 8 years. Why so long, you may ask? Well, it's tied to surveys that they are sent by server owners that ask what type of content players want. We just had the survey about not so long ago, so the next one gonna be in 4 years. Then we should expect more right-wing DLC patch to be implemented. And if it's gonna be successful, then in another 4 years we can expect full one. I will mostly talk about nerfs today. I just want to prepare people for the next patch and give them heads up if their build gonna get nerfed, so they can eventually reroll or decide what to do in upcoming years. So without further ado, let's go straight into it. I will begin with the factions, because if your faction got nerfed, no matter which build you're gonna run, it will get affected. So we will start with overall faction nerfs that I'm expecting to come. First faction that will get nerfed in upcoming DLC are Sand People. Sand People passive, avoiding the law, will get drastically nerfed. Any illegal activity will generate way more aggro, and you may end up being chased by city guards. So please be careful there. The next type of nerf I'm expecting is gold drop. All gold drop, gold income from government events and social events will be nerfed at least 50%. It is what it is. But overall, I wouldn't be bothered, because a lot of people in EU servers are part of this faction. There is enough of them, so admins probably will not decide to nerf this class even more. It will be still very playable faction. Now I believe the faction that will get nerfed the most, because there is not many people playing this faction, so it's easy to get hugely nerfed without backlash. And I'm talking about Skittles Nation. First nerf I'm expecting from Skittles Nation is getting extra 25% damage, more damage received from all other factions that are playing on the EU servers. The next nerf I'm expecting is cancellation of the Rainbow event. If you didn't know, Rainbow event happens every June when we celebrate Skittles Nation. During this time, they receive bonus to their all basic statistics, and this probably will get nerfed. The final nerf I'm expecting for Skittles Nation to receive is big one. At least 30% damage nerf across the board. Cancel skill was kinda glitched, and sometimes it one-shot opposing player. So they're gonna nerf damage across the board, and cancel skill will no longer be able to one-shot enemy player. This faction was always for kinda enthusiast players. There was not many of them. But now, with upcoming DLC, it may become unplayable. I recommend every player to reroll if they can't and choose different faction. Blanket nerf for all the faction play seems to be theme of this upcoming DLC. However, I can see one faction to get tremendous buffs, and I am 100% sure about it. So you can invest in their stocks to go to the moon! The White Ballsacks. This patch seems to favor White Ballsack faction the most, as they will receive plus 30% buff damage to all type of the builds under this faction. Blanket buff. This is insane. And that may be OP. I don't know what the fuck those devs are thinking. It's not in the patch note, but I expect even more. I expect this faction to get Psionic Shield passive. It will protect them from mental attacks like cancellation or name calling. And even more, there will be probably hidden damage reduction from current builds. White Ballsack build seems to be your choice for the next 4 or 8 years. With nerfs on faction generally covered, now let's look on the builds. Which builds will get hit or buffed by this upcoming EU server patch the most? First class that comes to my mind that will get significantly nerfed in upcoming expansion is Rogue class, as the passive avoiding the traps will no longer be as OP as it is right now. You will be no longer able to outmaneuver city guards and avoid the traps as you can do it right now. Also, the looting drop and looting amount will be greatly reduced, as admins are planning to no longer organizing mass looting events for the rogue classes. So this is hard time is coming for you. I will consider rerolling to something different. The next build I think will gonna get hit the most after the rogue one will be unemployment build. This, I know it's very fun build to play. It's chilling, it do a lot of damage, but no more. You will probably not be able to climb your daily login rewards from government events, and also the city guards may try to reclaim your base. This is not gonna be good. So I recommend you to immediately reroll for different build or try to do server transfer, where the unemployment build will probably still be viable. And you think right now, damn, it sounds bad. Those builds are so good right now and they will get completely nerfed. They may even be unplayable. This is so bad. But listen to this, alright? It's nothing compared to the next build. This build I expect to be completely gutted. And the strat I'm talking about is Water Scouts. The Water Scout build proved to be super effective right now. The server admins and the moderators of the EU server are completely hopeless about it. So players want the Water Scout build to be completely banned out of the EU servers. For all Water Scout build enthusiasts, I do not recommend EU servers in 4 to 8 years. It will be bad to play your class. So I recommend you to transfer to NA servers. You should be alright over there. But the best option you can do, the best is to reroll your class. Reroll, for example, to Enchanted Powder Trader. will be way safer and more reliable income of resource than Water Scout. It may sound, I'm not gonna lie, it may sound kinda doom and gloom, you know? But don't worry, there is some sunrise shining through clouds. There is still some positives, okay? Apparently, the market fees and the taxes may be lowered, so all merchant builds will get massive buff. So if you plan to be regular merchant or enchanted powder merchant, that may benefit you a lot the next patch. And that were my early prediction for what factions and what builds will be viable in upcoming EU patches. I hope you like this video. If you want to have more videos like that, let me know in the comment below. Fuck! Fuck! And for now, Wizard out. Puff!